Good morning, students. Welcome to today's lecture. Class we discussed some questions from question number 12. I am discussing over here. Find angle P and S if SP is parallel to RQ. So in this figure, this is a quadrilateral in which this side SP is parallel to RQ. Okay, we have to find this angle P and this angle S. Let's name them. Let's name angle P as X. Let's name this as angle Y and this one as Z. Can you tell what is the value of angle Z? Obviously, this symbol is for 90 degree. Okay. Now, to find angle Y and X, we use the concept of class 7th again, that if you have two parallel lines and one transversal, then sum of interior angles on the same side of transversal is how much? 180. So this angle and this angle are the interior angles and they are on the same side of transversal. They are both on the left side. So their sum is how much? 180. Similarly, if I extend all the lines, we can get a figure like this. If we extend all the sides, we get a figure like this. This will help us to understand better the question. So just see. Can't I take this line and this line as parallel lines? Yes, because it is given to us. Can't I take this as transversal? Yes, I can take. So in that case, angle X and angle 130 becomes interior angles on the same side of transversal. And hence, we can say their sum is 180 degree, which gives us the value X equal to 50 degree. Similarly, again these two are parallel and this one is transversal. So this angle Y, this angle Z are interior angles on the same side of transversal. So again we can say Y plus Z is 180 degree. So hence Y equal to 90 degree. Hope you got it. Some special parallelograms. This topic we have already done, but still as it was coming in continuation, so I took it for you. It is very simple. We know what is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which there are two pair of opposite parallel sides which are equal also. But apart from this, you know about parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. But what apart from that? Adjacent angle sum is yes 180. Apart from that, what do you know? Anything about diagonals you know about parallelogram? Hmm? Yes, its diagonals bisect each other. Now we know parallelogram has three child: rhombus, rectangle and square. That means these three child will follow all the properties of parallelogram. Apart from that, they have some what you say extra properties. So let's understand those properties and understand how these properties are different amongst different child. Okay, like Pandavas, one was good in what you say bow and arrow, one was good in Gada, like that. So here also this rhombus, square and rectangle, you have to understand what difference they have. Okay, so let's start with rhombus. We know a parallelogram is said to be a rhombus if all sides are equal. That's it. Simple definition. So first thing is all sides equal. Second thing, diagonal bisect as in parallelogram. But special thing is they bisect perpendicularly. That means when they bisect at an angle of 90 degree with each other. This is very important to understand. Okay, then these two are both example of rhombus only. I've just rotated it. If you draw like this and if you rotate, it becomes like this. So both are same thing. Okay. They both are parallelogram with all sides equal. That is rhombus. This is an example of, do you remember this thing? Yes, it is a kite. In kite, we have adjacent sides equal like this. Okay. Now, a question in front of you, example number 7. Rice RICE is a rhombus. Find XYZ. Let's see what is the question. RICE. This is diagonal EI and diagonal RC. What is given to us? That this CO is how much? CO is how much? But please see, it is 12 units. How much is OI? 5 units. So if you know CO, can't you say what is OR? Very simple. Property of rhombus. If you know OI, can't you say what is OE? Again, property of rhombus. If ER is 13, how much is RI? Again, property of rhombus. Try to use your brain and solve on your own in your notebooks as a classwork. Okay. Now, rectangle. We have seen rhombus, the first child. Now, rectangle, the second child. And let's see what is different in this. First of all, again, son of parallelogram, so it will be following all the property of parallelogram. Second thing, a parallelogram with one angle equal to 90 degree is a rectangle. This is the definition. Now, let's see other properties. All angles 90 degree. Diagonals are equal. In rhombus, diagonals were bisecting perpendicularly, but they were not equal, if you have noticed. Third is diagonals bisect each other. Only bisect, as in the case of parallelogram, but not at perpendiculars. Okay, so just mind this thing. Now, and a question in front of you: RENT is a rectangle. Find x. RENT. We have to find the value of x. What is given to us? That OT is how much? 3x plus 1, and RO is 2x plus 4. Now what will we do? We have studied that in a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. That is, this part equal to this part. But in this case, we don't know this part. We are stuck. We don't know this part. We are stuck. No, we are not stuck. This is not a parallelogram. It is a rectangle where diagonals are equal. If diagonals are equal, their half will be equal, isn't it? Let's see. So we know in a rectangle Rn is equal to TE, like this. Rn is equal to ET. Property of a rectangle, diagonals are equal. If diagonals are equal, their half will also be equal. That's for sure. So half of Rn is how much? Let's see. This is Rn complete. What is its half? Its half is OR. That is OR. And half of ET is OT. So that gives us our final equation: 2x plus 4, that is the value of OR, is equal to 3x plus 1, that is value of OT. Now we all know from chapter number 2 how to solve this. Solve this and find the value of x. Okay. Last but not the least, the third child, square. It contains almost all the properties. It is a mixture of everything. Let's see how. A parallelogram with all sides equal and all angle 90 degree is a square. So in this, all angle 90 degree, which is same in square and rectangle, all sides equal, same in square and yes, rhombus. Diagonals equal, same in square and yes, rectangle. Diagonal bisect perpendicularly, same in square and rhombus. Now this thing will help you to solve the question of next exercise, question number 1. I think you should try it first before I tell you. Okay. Thank you. Keep learning and revising. All the best.